Hey again, I figured it was time for a third update on my Opae Ula flask. I set this current one up, I'd say, about 2 years ago now. Um, at that time, I basically took a much smaller flask tank and transferred all the substrate and shrimp out of there into this much larger 20,000 milliliter flask. At the time, I only had about 30 shrimp. Maybe a little bit less than that, and I was hoping that they would breed. And I've actually had quite a bit of luck. I'd say I've had about 3 to 4 cycles of just like multiple buried females since that time. I think there's about 90 shrimp in here, give or take. It's hard to tell because they can actually go underneath the substrate in places, so they're never really all out at once. The main reason you're seeing so much activity right now is I actually just threw a couple of food pellets in there. You can see them wrestling it around. What else do I want to cover? Oh, okay, so when I initially set it up, I had about 4 cheap pet store narites to cycle the tank. 2 of them were those large zebra narites, and 2 were those smaller, I guess they call them bumblebee narites. Since that time, the 2 zebras have actually died. One of them I managed to fish out, the other one I didn't notice. Luckily, it did not bomb the tank. It's basically all filter substrate, so everything is just, covered in microbes, I guess. So it was able to cope with whatever ammonia, nitrite load spiked up at that time. I mean, I didn't notice anything different. Let's see, the bumblebee narites are actually still alive, along with the PPP narites that I transferred over from my initial tank. I'd say those must be at least 5 to 6 years old now, which is kind of crazy. And they were full grown when I got them, so who knows how long those things can live. I mean, I guess they are getting a sort of, I don't want to call it a starvation diet, but it's definitely calorie restricted, so maybe that's drawing out their lifespan. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I want to cover? Oh yeah, the Chaeto algae. As you can see, it is not thriving. It's basically just slowly withering away. I'm not even sure what's left in there right now is alive, but it's another substrate for microbes to grow on, and you can see the shrimp picking on it quite often, so I'll just leave that in there. It doesn't seem to be causing any problems. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I've got some interesting footage of, I don't know, what I believe to be diatoms. I'm going to try and bring that up right now. Yeah, you can see, I noticed this like a few months ago where sunlight was streaming in through the blind behind the tank, which I always keep closed because I don't want it to get too hot. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. You can see these like little, it looks like dust in the water, but they're sparkling. So I can only guess that I'm seeing the slightly magnified light glinting off their silica shells or something. I don't know. It could just be microbes, and I'm full of it. But either way, it looks awesome. Yeah, so I guess I'll just leave you with footage of the tank. Have a good one.